What's up, guys? Matt Brown here for playpicks.com and thelines.com. I'm going to talk to you today about prop bets. What exactly are prop bets? Where do you find them? If you're going to an online sports book, how do you bet them, etc., etc. So prop bet, short for proposition bet, as you see right here on the page. Of course, you can always visit thelines.com, come up here to betting, frequently asked questions, and you can take a look at all of these different terms here. We have not only great written content, but videos for all of those as well to take a look at. But short for proposition bet, and these have really taken off. I'm sure you guys have seen how big they've gotten around the Super Bowl. If you paid any attention whatsoever, you know that these player props have just gotten to where there are literally hundreds of them available around the Super Bowl. Just everything that you can possibly imagine. An example that we're looking at right here is from the Super Bowl, this past Super Bowl here, and just an example of a player prop would be, will Sony Michel score first in the game? Plus 600 for him to have scored first, or last would have been plus 600, or just to score at all would have been minus 134. Of course, when you see the little minus, that means that's how much money you would have to bet to win $100. So you would have to bet $134 to win $100 on that. And when you see the plus sign, that is how much you get back on your $100 bet. So your $100 bet would have returned $600 on top of your original $100. So we can flip over here to DraftKings Sportsbook and take a look at kind of what they've got going on. I'll just click the NBA tab here. You see there's a bunch of games here, but click the player prop tab. And this is what you kind of see is just more bets that are on individual players or individual things happening within a game. So right here, this is a Celtics 76ers basketball game. Al Horford, it's a player prop of how many points he is going to score in this game, over 13.5 points or under 13.5 points. Now they have this for several of the games, as you can see. So tons and tons of options if you want to do player props from that. You can also bet on assists. You can bet on rebounds, all kinds of things like that. And then there's also game props that you can look at where they basically just have you an idea of, different things where you can get a little bit more action in the game. So right here at the end of the fourth quarter, either the Bucks win or it's a tie as minus 265. Obviously the Bucks are big favorites over the Cavaliers in this game, or the Bucks, or you look right here, or the Cavs and a tie plus 150. So you're getting plus money on that with the Cavs being the dog in this game, this particular game. If you're wondering why the line is so close, Giannis Antetokounmpo is actually sitting in this one is why. I'm sure you're looking at this going, what in the heck? Minus 265 Bucks and Cavs. Yeah, that would be the reason why you're seeing that the way that it is. But there are all kinds of, will the game go to overtime? Yes or no? That's also a prop bet. First to X amount of points. So first to 10 points, first to 20 points, first to 50 points. You can bet on those individual things as well. Now, it doesn't have to be basketball. We could flip over here and take a look at even soccer, right? So we're here on BetStars taking a look at soccer, and you can come down and you can guess the correct score. So if you want to try and guess the exact score, that is also a prop bet. So if this game were to end 2-0 here, then you would get plus 1,700 on that bet. So you can do that. That's a type of prop bet. And then if we flip over here to FanDuel, you can see a whole bunch of different props for just the NCAA tournament that's going on. Which seed will win the tournament? If it's a 1 seed, plus minus 190, a 2 seed, you're getting plus 400. You can come down to all kinds of individual player props as well. A lot are around Duke for this year, Duke being the top seed in this particular tournament. So therefore you're getting a lot of Duke bets in this one. Of course, will Duke make the Sweet 16? Will this, will that, will this, will that? Those are a lot of examples of different prop bets. So these are just the things that you'll find on the sports books, and you can even see they'll be labeled props whenever you go to look, game props, player props, and that's how you can find these things. Now, coming down a little bit further, there's also some things called exotic props. And so you'll see some of these things pop up specifically around very big sporting events. This one just happens to be for the Super Bowl, but you can bet on the coin toss. They also had some of the books over here at BetStars. You could have bet on the color of Gatorade that was going to be poured on the winning coach of the Super Bowl. You could also over on BetStars, there was an end zone dance prop bet as well. So some of these exotic props are going to be much lower. They're going to have lower betting limits on these things, but just fun ways to get involved and whatnot. But basically, the most popular type of prop bets you're going to find are just these individual player prop stuff. You're going to, if this were football, it could be, over under combined yardage for Todd Gurley or something like that. You would find those type of props as well. Basketball, of course, like we mentioned, points. You could do assists, you could do rebounds, but based around individual performances and just individual things that happen within a game, such as predicting the exact correct score, like in a soccer game or something like that. So as always, guys, get over here to thelines.com, go to playpicks/bonus. You're going to get all the New Jersey Sportsbook offers there, the very best ones at the lines. You can come over here. You can see where your state stands, where there is legal sports betting currently. You can also take a look at this frequently asked questions if you want to just kind of refresh yourself on how some of these things actually go. And of course, we have a great podcast that goes each and every week on the lines, keeping you up to date on all the latest promos and all of the industry news that is going on as well. Appreciate you guys watching, and please subscribe and like the video.